Today, we appreciate you coming out and being a part. And I will call this meeting to order at 9:04. Angie, do we have any citizens' comments?
No, sir.
Okay. Item number one. I'll wait on Commissioner Giesler. Thank you, sir. Item number one is consider and take action on minutes from previously held meeting of Commissioners Court on April 30th, 2019. Are there any additions or deletions to the minutes? Thank you, Mary Margaret, for the detail on the bid acceptance last week.
Indeed. Hearing none, Judge, I move we accept the minutes as presented for the Commissioners Court regular session of April the 30th, 2019.
I'll second that motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Giesler, seconded by Commissioner McCam to approve the minutes as presented. All those in favor? Item passes. Item number two, consider and take action to proclaim the week of May 12th through May the 18th as Law Enforcement Appreciation Week. And with us today, we have Mr. Siegel.
Good morning, Court.
Good morning.
My name is Bill Seckel, and I am with the Athens chapter of Sons of the American Revolution. Last week, I had mentioned that our organization honors our patriot ancestors, which gave us this great country by honoring today's patriots and heroes. And we're here again this week to honor another specific group. And with your permission, I'd like to read the proclamation.
Please.
Whereas from the beginning of this nation, law enforcement officers have played an important role in safeguarding the rights and freedoms which are guaranteed by the Constitution and in protecting the lives and property of our citizens. And whereas every day officers across our country put on a badge and go to work knowing that they may face extremely dangerous situations. On average, between 105 and 203 officers die in the line of duty each year. 50,000 officers are assaulted in the line of duty each year, and 14,000 officers are injured in the line of duty each year. There is no other profession in the world, except possibly the military, where you will find these kind of statistics. And whereas we recognize the need to show our law enforcement officers that our citizens recognize the difficult and sometimes impossible career they have chosen. And whereas it is important that our officers know we are behind them. And whereas the law enforcement officers all across Henderson County who stand tall, shoulder to shoulder, compromise what is known as the thin blue line that safeguards the citizens and visitors of Henderson County, Texas by maintaining law and order. Now therefore, we, County Judge and Commissioners of Henderson County, Texas, do hereby proclaim May 12th through May 18th, 2019 as Law Enforcement Appreciation Week in Henderson County, Texas, and call upon its citizens to join Sons of the American Revolution to pay special tribute to all our law enforcement officers who contribute to the safety and well-being of our county. I would like to add that in 2018, 163 officers died in the line of duty. As of this morning, 39 have died in the line of duty for 2019. I checked these statistics 2 days ago, and we were at 37. 2 days later, we're at 39. It just shows the caliber, the type of individuals that put on a uniform and go to work knowing that they face these kind of odds.
Comments from the court?
Well, you know, I'd like to start off just saying, they're heroes to me, and they're underpaid, they're understaffed, they're under-respected. Just everything they do is amazing to me, that they get out and protect each and every one of us, including myself. And I owe a deep gratitude and appreciation to the law enforcement. We got some here this morning that are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and do a fantastic job for our county. I'm extremely proud of them. So, you are my heroes, law enforcement, for sure. Thank you.
I think there's 3 people in our state and our nation that's probably less respected. One is our president, and one is law enforcement, and the other being firefighters. So I try to tell them every time I talk to a law enforcement agency or a deputy, to tell them, the last words I tell them is be safe, because when they walk out into the world, it's a hazard. And I respect them, and Sheriff Hillhouse and your team that put on a badge every day. I pray for y'all every morning as y'all hit the streets running. So thank you for what you do for Henderson County.
I think my other 2 commissioners made some very good statements, and I would just like to say thank you.
As I always say, it's tough being the last guy to speak when the fellow commissioners have said all the appropriate words. Being on this court for over 8 years, I've watched our sheriff's department handle themselves as true professionals, put their lives at risk. And there isn't enough words that can be said of how much appreciation this court and the citizens of Henderson County, or how highly regarded the performance of your department is. I have to point out that the fire marshal was with us today. Although it's a little bit different situation, but he does from time to time place himself in an environment that is equal to yours in the sheriff department. Lots of times we only look at the patrol deputies, but I think we have within the jail those that maintain, those that have violated society's rules. They deserve as much credit as the patrol deputies, because the environment to which they work in every day, 24 hours a day, isn't nearly respected enough. And lastly, the front line. I've said for years, the first time that a person knows anything about county government is when their wife or husband has fallen, there's been an accident, and they dial those 3 numbers, 911. That is our ambassador. Those individuals that work in dispatch, they put forth the image of Henderson County professionalism. They put forth the image of our sheriff's department, our fire departments, of what type of a county and how professional we are. I wholeheartedly support Henderson County's endorsement of Law Enforcement Appreciation Week, because you're not nearly appreciated enough. And please convey my thoughts to the dispatch team.
Mr. Suckle, thank you in your organization, for bringing forth this proclamation. The court appreciates the effort that y'all have put into that, and we appreciate your effort on so many other things.
Absolutely.
Comments that have been made are echoed by myself to law enforcement. Thank y'all very much. Y'all are the difference between civilized society and anarchy, and you can't be thanked enough, so thank y'all. With that, entertain a motion.
Move that we approve Henderson County Law Enforcement Appreciation Week for the period of May the 12th through May the 18th.
I'll second that motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Giesland, second by Commissioner Thomas, to approve the proclamation proclaiming May 12th through May 18th as Law Enforcement Appreciation Week. All those in favor? Item passes. Thank you. Item 3, consider and take action to approve Keep Athens Beautiful and Light Up Athens to decorate the Henderson County Courthouse and lawn for the year of 2019. Is Ms. Morton here with us today? There you are. Come forward, Ms. Morton.
I think you have in your packet what we propose to do for the next year, which is pretty similar to what we do each year with the fall decorating and the Christmas decorating. Having the event on the square on December 7th to coincide with the city's Christmas parade, which is always a wonderful evening in town, along with putting out, the Kiwanis putting out all the flags for the different special holidays that we do throughout the year. And we just ask that you approve it again this year.
Questions for Ms. Morton?
When do you start?
We'll do October, we'll do around October 12th.
Right.
Just depends on weather and pumpkins and all of that, because that's kind of,
Exactly.
getting pumpkins is very interesting.
Yes, I imagine. Thank you.
And this does designate to Keep Athens Beautiful and Light Up Athens the singular authority for our decorations for the year, as we've done in years past. And we appreciate what you do to help make our facilities look so wonderful during these different seasons and events. I'll ask our county attorney if he has anything to add. None at this time? Okay.
You guys have questions?
We thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carol.
We'll entertain a motion.
So moved to approve with authorization for the judge to sign.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Giesland, seconded by Commissioner Tooley, to approve Keep Athens Beautiful and Light Up Athens to decorate Henderson County Courthouse and lawn for the year of 2019 with county judge's authorization to sign. All those in favor? Item passes. Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
all.
Thank you, Carol.
And it is 9:17, so item 4, at 9:15, we're scheduled to consider and take action on opening and recording Henderson County Depository and Sub-Depository contract bids. And this is something that we do every 2 years unless we have extended an existing contract. It is required to be done during the month of May. And at this moment, what we'll be doing is opening and giving off the names and small amount of information until this information can be reviewed to be presented to the court in spreadsheet form next week. Is that correct?
That is correct. As y'all know, we've actually gone out for bid for depository contracts and also some sub-depository banks as well, if they choose to. I've actually talked to numerous folks. We only received 2 bids, and one was a depository bid, and one was just one sub-depository bid. So I'll go ahead and open those. Let you know for our depository bid that was packet submitted to the county judge's office. Tied. I can actually see inside of it. This is a depository bid from First State Bank here in Athens. And I have a sub-depository bank bid from Citizens State Bank. We've received in the mail in your office as well. Got from Citizens State Bank. So what I'll do is I'll actually take these and I will actually take the bid current contracts that we have right now, and I will put those on the spreadsheet which I already currently have. I will add this to it. I will make sure that I get all that information to y'all and probably call some meetings if we need. And of course, we'll have to bring this back to the court to make the final decision on what we're going to do.
Questions for Mr. Bynum?
Do you anticipate that being on the agenda next week?
I would like for that too. Like I said, I just need to go through these, put the information that's easier for everybody to understand and see on the spreadsheet with the comparison, and that I can bring that to y'all. I'd like to actually meet with maybe a couple of y'all at one time if need be. I normally do, but that's my normal process. I normally do that. So I'm sure that y'all will be hearing from me, or I can come to your office, whatever's most convenient.
Okay. And upon opening, this is public information that anyone can inquire about upon the opening, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And it is available in your office?
Yes, yes, sir.
Fantastic. Any other questions? Okay. Next item. Item 5. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 5, consider and take action to reappoint 2 members to the Henderson County 911 Communication District Board of Managers for 2-year term. You have in your packet a letter from the 911 organization requesting the reappointment of Mark Hannon and Hugh Armstrong. These are the 2 county appointees. It is in the packet here. There has been interest from others to be appointed to the position. This is presented to us as a reappointment. So, court can take any action that it so desires. If we do not reappoint, we'll need to come back with another item next week. Now, I will tell you that the terms expired April the 31st. And I believe in this situation, as most others, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. County Attorney, that they serve until an appointment is made. Is that correct?
That would be correct. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I do know that there has been turnover at the 911 office with the passing of their longtime manager, office manager, Pat Ebell, who is going to be sorely missed and is missed, about a month and a half ago. And how long has the new director been on board?
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half, okay. So,
I went by there yesterday, and they have a part-time lady that's just trying to help him a little bit. So they're really understaffed and doing the best they can. But they did help me with some signs on yesterday. So I know they're shorthanded and fighting through that.
And these 2 individuals have stated they're willing to serve another term.
yes, sir.
I would be inclined to move forward and reappoint for stability purposes.
Okay. Any other comments? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we reappoint the 2 members of Henderson County 911 Communication District Board of Directors for the 2-year term. That would be the 2 that are sitting on the board as now, just reappointment.
I'll second this motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Thomas, second by Commissioner Giesland, to approve the reappointment of Mark Hannon and Hugh Armstrong as county representation on the 911 Communication District Board. Further comments? If not, all those in favor? Item passes. Item number 6, consider and take action on updates to the Henderson County purchasing policy. And for the last several months, the court has been workshopping with the audit office on updating these policies. We've had, 4 or 5 meetings every other week considering updating this. And we had our last one following court last week, and believe that we have come up with an updated policy that allows for changes through economic conditions, through the addition of software, automation, and updating, referencing new laws. So we're to a point now where if the court wishes to move forward with this updates, today's the day. Any questions or comments? The last time that the court approved a revisal of the purchasing policy was in July of 2009, just for reference. If there are no comments, we'll entertain a motion.
From a, there isn't a cover page on this.
No, sir, we can have one added to that.
Yeah, there needs to be a signature page.
And we can have that added in with all signatures on.
Yeah. That's the only comment I have at this time.
Okay.
Needless to say, this policy may need to be revised, dependent upon what the legislature continues to do and wrestle over. There may be some changes that affect purchasing.
That's true. Every 2 years with the changes coming out of Austin. Any other comments? If not, we'll entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner McCam, second by Commissioner Tooley, to approve the updates to the Henderson County purchasing policy. Any further comments? If not, all those in favor? Item passes. We'll get the cover sheet put together and get everyone's signature on it. Item number 7, receive financial reports. Thank you, sir. We have JP2 and JP5. I remind everyone that these are available for viewing in the county clerk's office after our meeting. Item 8, consider and take action on payroll distributions and accounts cash sheet.
I do have payroll totals for bi-weekly number 9.
Any questions concerning payroll totals? Hearing none, entertain a motion.
So moved, Judge.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Thomas, second by Commissioner Tooley, to approve the payroll distributions for bi-weekly number 9. All those in favor? Item passes. Thank you. Item 9, consider and take action on submitted contracts. Any contracts? No contracts. Item 10, consider and take action on requests for right-of-way permits. Item 11, consider and take action on submitted budget amendments.
Yes, sir. We do have budget amendments.
Questions, comments? You'll see on the first set of budget amendments, finishing up, and I have forgotten our Veterans Administrator, Paul Fugely, thank you, I'm so sorry, finishing up his part-time status with the county. Any other comments? If not, entertain a motion.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion made by Commissioner Tooley, seconded by Commissioner Thomas to approve the budget amendments as presented. All those in favor? Item passes. Item 12, consider and take action on payment of bills.
Yes, sir. This morning, the bills total is $277,290.36.
Commissioner Thomas, any questions?
No, she answered my questions before court, Judge.
Commissioner Tooley?
No, sir.
Commissioner McCam?
I have none.
Commissioner Geasley?
This, Lynn, these two bills from STW on software maintenance, conversion, setup, and support, is that on the purchase order portion now, or is it, what conversion are we still talking about?
No, this was, back December and maybe January, so it's not on, not anymore.
Okay. Is everything converted now? Inventory?
We're still working on fixed assets.
Okay, so this is primarily on fixed assets? What was the time frame in the contract? They said all of this would be converted.
They didn't, it was a step plan, and we're on steps, so we're on the fixed asset plan.
I meant to mention this to you before court. In precinct 2 bills, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one from the bottom. Wish I could tell you on page 9. I think that's miscoded. Should be for right-of-way maintenance rather than machinery maintenance. Okay. That's all, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Any other comments? If not, entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Commissioner McCam, second by Commissioner Thomas to approve the bills in the amount of $277,290.36. All those in favor? Item passes. Item 13, consider and take action on submitted plats. No plats. No plats. Item 14, open and consider bids. No bids. We'll remind everyone, we do have a workshop following this meeting at 9:45 discussing STW financial software. Commissioner, you signed up? All signed?
All signed.
Thank you, sir. With that, item 15, consider and take action to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Geasley, second by Commissioner Tooley to adjourn. All those in favor? Item passes. Thank you very much for being here. We do appreciate your involvement. And again, we will be having the workshop starting at 9:45.